రామకృష్ణ మఠం హైదరాబాద్ వారి సౌజన్యంతో ఈ కార్యక్రమాలని నిర్వహిస్తున్నారు. ఇక ప్రతి ఎపిసోడ్లోని మీకు ఏ విషయాలు ఉంటాయి, ఏం అంశాలు ఉంటాయన్న విషయం గురించి చెప్పడానికి నేను ఈరోజు మీ దగ్గరకు వచ్చాను. ప్రతి ఎపిసోడ్ని కూడాను మేము కొన్ని సెగ్మెంట్స్గా డివైడ్ చేసుకున్నాం. ఆ సెగ్మెంట్స్ గురించి మీకు చెప్పబోతున్నాను. ఇప్పుడు నేను చెప్పబోయేటువంటి ఈ సెగ్మెంట్స్ ఇదే ఆర్డర్లో వస్తాయని రూల్ లేదు, కానీ ఈ సెగ్మెంట్స్ మాత్రం మీకు ఉంటాయి. ఏమేమి ఉంటాయి? కాన్వర్జేషన్స్, స్టోరీ నరేషన్. నెక్స్ట్ సెగ్మెంట్లో వచ్చేసరికి థర్డ్ సెగ్మెంట్లో ఇన్స్పిరేషనల్ ఇన్సిడెంట్స్ ఫ్రమ్ గ్రేట్ పర్సనాలిటీస్, ఒక పారబుల్ ఆర్ అన్ అనెక్డోట్, గ్రామర్ అండ్ ఒక కోట్. సో ఇలాగ ఒక 5 సెగ్మెంట్లు అనుకోండి సుమారుగా. ఈ సెగ్మెంట్ల గురించి కొంచెం వివరాలు ఇస్తాను మీకు. ఇప్పుడు ఉదాహరణకి నేను చెప్పిన ఆర్డర్లోనే వెళ్తాను. కాన్వర్జేషన్ అంటే ఏంటి? ఓ ఇద్దరు వ్యక్తులు సంభాషిస్తూ ఉంటారు, మాట్లాడుకుంటూ ఉంటారు. వాళ్ళు మాట్లాడుతున్నప్పుడు అందులో ఉన్నటువంటి ఇంగ్లీష్ లాంగ్వేజ్ని, వారు యూజ్ చేస్తున్న ఫ్రేజెస్ ఆర్ వర్డ్స్, ఆ పదాలు, వాటి యొక్క స్ట్రక్చర్స్, వాటన్నిటిని కూడా అబ్జర్వ్ చేయండి. స్టోరీ నరేషన్, ఒక కథని మీకు చెప్తున్నప్పుడు కథ మీకు స్క్రీన్ మీద కనిపిస్తుంది. అది చూస్తూ ఆ స్పెల్లింగ్ని, ఆ ప్రొనౌన్సియేషన్స్ని, మళ్ళీ వన్స్ అగైన్ ఆ గ్రామర్ని అవి అబ్జర్వ్ చేయండి. ఇదే కాకుండా మీకు ఇన్స్పిరేషనల్ ఇన్సిడెంట్స్ కానీ, అంటే ఈ గొప్ప వ్యక్తుల యొక్క జీవితంలో జరిగినటువంటి స్ఫూర్తిదాయకమైనటువంటి విషయాల్ని కానీ, లేకపోతే ఒక పారబుల్, ఒక అనెక్డోట్ అంటే చిన్న చిన్న కథల్ని కానీ చెప్పడం జరుగుతుంది. ఇక్కడ కూడా మీరు చేయవలసింది ఏంటి? ఆ చెప్తున్నటువంటి విషయాల్లో భాషని మీరు అబ్జర్వ్ చేయడమే, ఇంగ్లీష్ని అబ్జర్వ్ చేయడం, ఆ యొక్క పదాలు, వాటి యొక్క గ్రామర్ అదంతా కూడా అబ్జర్వ్ చేయడం. ఇదే కాకుండా గ్రామర్ సెగ్మెంట్ వచ్చేసరికి మీకు ఇంగ్లీష్ గ్రామర్ని నేర్పడం జరుగుతుంది. ఈ ఇంగ్లీష్ గ్రామర్లో కూడాను ప్రతి ఎపిసోడ్లోని ఒకటే పాయింట్ చెప్పేయడం అని కాకుండా అది బహుశా 2-3 ఎపిసోడ్లో కూడా వెళ్ళొచ్చు. ఆ గ్రామర్ పాయింట్ యొక్క పూర్తి ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్, కొన్ని ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్, దాని యూసేజ్ అండ్ ఈవెన్ ఎక్సర్సైజెస్ ఉంటాయి. ఎక్సర్సైజెస్ ఒక్కొక్కప్పుడు అదే ఎపిసోడ్లో ఉండొచ్చు, లేకపోతే కొన్ని హోంవర్క్గా ఇచ్చి నెక్స్ట్ ఎపిసోడ్లో కూడా డిస్కస్ చేస్తూ ఉండొచ్చు. ఇక ఇంకొక సెగ్మెంట్ వచ్చేసి ఒక కోట్ చూపిస్తాం మీకు స్క్రీన్ మీద. సో ఆ కోట్ని మీరు ఏమిటి, అందులో చెప్పిన విషయం ఏమిటి అనేది ఆలోచించండి. ఆ విషయాలన్నింటినీ కూడాను మీ జీవితంలో ఏ విధంగా వాటిని అకలింపు చేసుకోవచ్చు, ఏ విధంగా వాటిని తీసుకోవచ్చు అనే విషయాన్ని తీసుకుని మీరు భాష నేర్చుకుంటూ ఉండాలి. సో ఈ ఇంగ్లీష్ భాష నేర్చుకోవడం, భాష అనేసరికి అది అన్ని రకాల సమ్మేళనంగా ఉంటుంది. అందుకోసం అని చెప్పేసి మీకు మేము ప్రతి ఎపిసోడ్ని కూడా ఈ విధంగా మేము డిజైన్ చేయడం జరిగింది. అంటే కేవలం ఒక క్లాస్లో ఏదో జరుగుతున్నటువంటి ఒక గ్రామర్ పాఠంగా కాకుండా మీకు ఈ 4-5 రకాలుగా దీన్ని మీకు నేర్పడానికి మేము ప్రయత్నం చేస్తున్నాం. ఈ విధంగా మీరు ఇంగ్లీష్ని సులభంగా చక్కగా నేర్చుకోగలరని చెప్పి ఆశిస్తున్నాం. మరి ఇవాళ ఎపిసోడ్లోకి వెళ్ళిపోదామా?
Hello everyone, good day to you all. Now let us learn some grammar concepts and learn how to build English sentences through it.
Hi students.
Hi madam.
Okay, so last episode we learned how to make use of how to talk about our daily routine and to talk about our hobbies, habits and everything. So do you remember, can you tell me some of the points, whatever you remember in the last episode?
Okay.
I wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. So where do we make use of simple present tense? అంటే ఎక్కడెక్కడ యూజ్ చేస్తాం?
So use for daily routines.
ఓకే. సో డైలీ రొటీన్ అంటే మనము రెగ్యులర్గా చేసేది, అంటే మన దినచర్య గురించి చెప్పేటప్పుడు మనము సింపుల్ ప్రెజెంట్ టెన్స్ యూజ్ చేస్తాము. సింపుల్ ప్రెజెంట్ టెన్స్కి స్ట్రక్చర్ ఏంటి?
Subject and V1.
ఓకే. సో V1 ఎక్కడ, ఏ సబ్జెక్ట్స్కి V1 యూజ్ చేస్తాము?
I, we, you. I, we, you, they.
ఐ, వి, యూ అండ్ దే. ఓకే. సో డోంట్ కాల్ ఇట్ యాజ్ ప్లూరల్, ఎందుకంటే ఐ అనేది సింగులర్ కాబట్టి. సో విత్ ఐ, వి, యూ అండ్ దే వీ మేక్ యూజ్ ఆఫ్ V1 form. Okay, so example is, as Hariprasad has told us, okay, so I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so we make use of for our daily routine. Okay, so can you come up with some more examples like this? I go to temple, right?
I go to office.
I go to office. At what time do you go to office?
9 a.m.
Okay, so complete sentence, answer in complete sentence.
I go to office at 9 a.m.
Okay, that's right. Okay, I go to office at 9 a.m. Next.
I drink tea at 7 o'clock.
I drink tea at 7 o'clock. Okay, so this is talking something about her habit. She has the habit of taking tea in the morning, so that we can say that making use of in simple present tense. Okay, so I take tea in the morning. Okay, so others.
I write diary every day.
I write diary every day. Okay, so when do you write diary? At night time or in the morning?
My night.
At night. Okay.
I read newspaper daily.
I read newspaper daily, right? Okay.
I have
so
non-veg on Sundays.
I have non-veg on Sundays, right? Okay. So at the same time, like he has told that one, okay, so I have non-veg on Sundays. Okay, so we can also say the sentence, I eat non-veg on Sundays. If you want to say that, okay, so if you start the sentence with he, what should be the verb?
He eats.
Yes.
Eats.
Exactly. Okay, so he eats non-veg on Sundays. Okay, so with he, she and it, we have to add SRES to the V1 form. So this is the thing which we learnt in the last session. సో మనము అంటే మన అలవాట్ల గురించి కానీ మన అభిరుచుల గురించి కానీ లేకపోతే మనం రోజు చేసే పనులు లేకపోతే రిపీటెడ్గా చేసే యాక్షన్స్ గురించి చెప్పేటప్పుడు V1 ఫామ్ యూజ్ చేస్తాము. V1 అండ్ V1 ప్లస్ SRES. సో సబ్జెక్ట్ ఏదైతే సబ్జెక్ట్ ఉంటుందో ఆ సబ్జెక్ట్ ప్రకారం దాన్ని V1 కానీ V1 ప్లస్ SRES ఫామ్ కానీ యూజ్ చేస్తాము. సో దాంట్లో ఇవాళ మనము నెగిటివ్స్ ఎలా చెప్పాలి అంటే మనం రోజు చేసే పనుల గురించి చెప్పాలంటే V1 యూజ్ చేస్తాము. లేదు మాకు ఇది చేసే అలవాటు లేదు అని చెప్పాలంటే ఏ విధంగా చెప్తాము అది అంటే సేమ్ సింపుల్ ప్రెజెంట్ టెన్స్లోనే నెగిటివ్ ఫార్మ్స్ చెప్పాలంటే ఎలా చెప్తాము దాని స్ట్రక్చర్ ఏంటి అనేది ఇవాళ మనం తెలుసుకోబోతున్నాం అనమాట. సింపుల్ ప్రెజెంట్. సో ఇన్ సింపుల్ ప్రెజెంట్ టెన్స్ టు టాక్ అబౌట్ ద నెగిటివ్స్ అండ్ ఆల్ okay, so Uma, you have told that when you read newspaper, do you read English newspaper or do you read Telugu newspaper?
I am reading Telugu newspaper.
Okay, so you read Telugu newspaper. Okay, so you like for example, we want to say something about that. Okay, so you read Telugu newspaper but you don't read English newspaper. Okay, so I read Telugu newspaper but I don't read English newspaper. So if you want to say something about I, at the same time with I, we, you and they, we make use of don't plus V1. So we make use of with I, we, you and they, don't plus V1. Okay, at the same time the things which you don't do. I gave you an example, I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, I wake up early. But regularly, that means on your working days, I wake up at 5. But on Sundays, I don't wake up at 5. I wake up at 6 o'clock. I wake up late. I don't wake up early on Sundays. I don't wake up early on Sundays. So give me some of the examples, the things which you don't do.
I don't eat non-veg on Thursdays.
That's good. Okay, I don't eat non-veg on Thursdays. I don't eat non-veg on Thursdays. You don't drink milk. What do you drink in the morning? You drink tea, but you don't drink milk, okay? I don't drink milk. Okay, so next.
I don't go office on Sundays.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, I don't go to office on Sundays. Okay. So rest of the students, I hope you have understood. With I, it is don't plus V1 form. We have to make use of V1 form with I. Okay, so give some examples.
I don't go by bus.
You don't go by bus. Okay, then how do you go?
I go by bike.
Okay, so I go on my bike. Okay, so for two-wheeler we have to say that one, on bike. Okay, so I go to office on my bike. Okay, so the things which you don't do. And you have talked about yourself, that means talking about I. So can you give me some examples with we and they?
We don't come late to VIOM.
That's good. Okay. We don't come late to VIOL.
We don't have classes on TTS days.
We don't come late to VIOL. Okay, VIOL means Vivekananda Institute of Languages, talking about our institute. Okay, so we don't.
We don't have classes on Sundays.
Okay, we don't have classes on Sundays, right? Sunday is a holiday for us, so we don't have classes on Sundays. Okay, so next.
You don't speak Telugu in VIOL, only you speak.
Oh, that's good. Okay, so we don't speak Telugu in the class. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so maximum. Okay, we try to speak in English, we try to talk to the people in English, but we don't talk to the people in Telugu. Okay, so at home, do you speak English at home?
Sometimes
Sometimes you speak. With whom do you speak?
with my friends and my brother.
Okay, with your brothers you speak, you talk to them in English. Okay, so that means, okay, not only in VIOL, you are practicing outside also. It's good. Okay, so next.
We don't use mobiles in VIOL.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so we don't use mobiles in VIOL. Okay, so next. We don't use mobiles in our classes. We don't use mobiles in our classes. Okay, so next.
We
Don't
don't
use.
waste our time.
Oh, that's good. Okay, we don't waste our time. Okay, so next.
We don't speak English at home.
We don't speak English at home. We don't speak English at home. Because usually we are comfortable with our mother tongue, so we normally talk at home with the members of the family and all. We speak only in our mother tongue.
We don't eat non-veg at home.
At home you don't eat non-veg, so you eat outside.
We are vegetarian. Madam.
Oh, you are vegetarian. But why do you want to say at home?
At home means nobody our
No, if you say that one, okay, we don't eat non-veg at home means whenever you go to restaurants, you eat non-veg. Now, some people, because they don't cook at home, they eat outside and all. So, you want to say that one, you are a vegetarian. Then say that one, I don't eat non-veg.
all of my fam.
You are talking about your members of the family. Don't say at home, we don't eat non-veg. Yes. We don't eat non-veg. We are vegetarians. We don't eat non-veg. Okay. So next.
If we come late, they don't allow to the class.
Exactly. Who are they here?
Office boys.
Office boys, right? Okay. So talking about the management or our institute people and all that one. Okay. So they don't allow latecomers. So you are talking about, okay, so office boys don't allow latecomers. The same sentence if I want to give, we don't allow the students, those who come late. We don't allow latecomers. If I want to say if I want to give this sentence, then automatically in the place of they, so I change it into we and we make use of we don't. Okay, so next.
We don't come late to the class.
We don't come late to the class. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so we don't come late to the class. Okay, so next.
They don't have manners.
They don't have manners. Okay.
We don't take breakfast early morning.
You don't take breakfast early morning. Why? Do you have breakfast in the class only?
Early morning is up to 6.
Okay, so before 6 o'clock, before coming to class and all that one, you don't take your breakfast. So after you finish your class, you take breakfast. But you should have breakfast in the morning. Okay, so these days doctors are also saying that one, have breakfast in the morning. So you have learned that one, how to make use of the negative forms. That means making use of don't plus V1. Now we'll see how to make use of negative forms with the doesn't plus V1. That is with he, she, it or any name, then use of doesn't plus V1. So making use of doesn't plus V1 and all. So you have talked about yourself. Now you have talked about yourself, and you also have talked about our office boys, and you have talked about your members of the family. Now you give examples with he, she, and it, or with any name. Talk. Yeah.
Actually, in a simple present yesterday class, I, we, you, they plus V1.
Yes.
He, she, it plus V1 plus CS, VS.
Yes or yes form.
సో ఇక్కడ he, she, it నేమ్కి డజంట్ ప్లస్ V1 VS CS రాదండి.
Okay. So it's a good question because this is the mistake normally students also make. So SRES form, it comes only in present, that means positives. Okay, so with I, we, you and they, S form, SRES form comes. So that ES form we are making use of it because with I, we, you and they we are making use of do. And we are adding ES form here. So దీని తర్వాత we have to make use of only V1 form. ఇక్కడ S form కానీ ES form కానీ you should not add. So if you say that one, okay, so V1 plus S or ES if you add, okay, so this is a mistake here, the wrong thing. ఓకే, సో ఈఎస్ ఫామ్ ఇక్కడ యాడ్ చేస్తున్నాం కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ ఓన్లీ V1 ఫామే వస్తుంది మీకు. సో V1 ప్లస్ ఎస్ఆర్ ఈఎస్ ఫామ్ రాదు. అందుకే డజంట్ గో, డజంట్ వేకప్, ఓకే, సో దెన్ డజంట్ రీడ్ ఇన్ దిస్ వే. సో నౌ యూ గివ్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ అబౌట్ యువర్ మెంబర్స్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫ్యామిలీ. వాట్ డస్ యువర్
My sister doesn't like eat mango.
ఓకే, మై సిస్టర్ డజంట్ లైక్ టు ఈట్ మ్యాంగోస్. డజంట్ లైక్ మ్యాంగోస్. My sister doesn't like mangoes. My sister doesn't like mangoes. So make a note of this. No S form or ES form here. It is only V1. Here we are using only V1 form.
Ramu doesn't eat non-veg.
Okay. So because earlier Ramu gave a sentence, that one, okay, he is a vegetarian. So now if you want to say Ramu sentence and all, Ramu doesn't eat non-veg. Okay, so next.
She doesn't prepare well, so yeah, he does not write exam well.
She, okay, so the meaning of the sentence is she doesn't prepare well. Ante baga prepare kaadu, eppudu kaadu. Do you want to say that, or are you talking about a particular exam?
Particular exam.
Then for a particular exam you have to say that one, she did not prepare well and she didn't write well. So ikkada enti manam, because we are making use of doesn't is for the always regular actions. My mother reads Telugu newspaper. She doesn't read English newspaper. My mother reads Telugu newspaper but she doesn't read English newspaper. అంటే తనకి రెగ్యులర్గా తెలుగు న్యూస్ పేపర్ చదువుతారు బట్ ఇంగ్లీష్ న్యూస్ పేపర్ చదవరు. సో బికాస్ యాజ్ ఐ హ్యావ్ టోల్డ్ యూ దట్ వన్, ఇన్ పాజిటివ్ సెంటెన్సెస్ మనం అంటే రెగ్యులర్ యాక్షన్స్కి రిపీటెడ్ యాక్షన్స్కి ఎలా యూజ్ చేస్తామో, నెగిటివ్స్లో కూడా మనం జనరల్గా చేయని పనుల గురించి చెప్పాలి. సో మీరు అన్నట్టుగా అంటే ఒక సెంటెన్స్ లేకపోతే లాస్ట్ ఎగ్జామ్ సరిగ్గా ప్రిపేర్ కాలేదు అందుకే సరిగ్గా రాయలేదు, దానికంటే మీరు మామూలుగా తను ఎప్పుడు ఏది చేయదు అనే విషయాల గురించి చెప్పేటప్పుడే ఈ సింపుల్ ప్రెజెంట్ టెన్స్ నెగిటివ్ ఫార్మ్స్ యూజ్ చేస్తాము. ఓకే, సో గివ్ సమ్ సెంటెన్సెస్.
My mother doesn't know English.
Okay, my mother doesn't know English. Doesn't know English. My mother doesn't watch movies. What does she watch? Does she watch TV? What? Only serials. Okay. My mother doesn't watch movies. Okay, she watches serials, she doesn't watch movies. Do you watch serials? Answer in complete sentence.
I doesn't watch it. I don't watch it.
Exactly. Okay, so with I, because we have to make use of I don't watch serials, I watch movies. Okay, so give a sentence.
My brother does not talk often to me.
He doesn't talk often to me. Okay, so fine, weekly once. He doesn't talk to me every day. He doesn't call me every day. Is he here or is he here in Hyderabad? He is in Bangalore and he doesn't talk to you every day. Okay, So next,
My brother doesn't wake up early.
that's good. Okay, so you wake up early, I wake up early. Okay, but my brother doesn't wake up early. Okay, so fine. At what time does he wake up?
He wake up at 8 o'clock.
He,
Wake up at 8 o'clock.
instead of wake up, correct that.
Wakes up.
Wakes up
He wakes up at
8
8
o'clock.
o'clock. My brother doesn't wake up early. He wakes up at 8 o'clock. Okay. So some more sentences.
She doesn't drink tea.
She doesn't drink tea. Right. Okay. She doesn't drink tea.
My old mobile doesn't work well.
No, you cannot say that, because maybe you must have thrown your old mobile. It didn't work well, I think. So because of that, you bought another one, I think.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. So you cannot use it.
Okay, okay.
So as I have told you that one, these are used for the regular actions. So you have to talk about regularly and try to make use of it. Yesterday, that means in the last class I told you, it is used for animals, for vehicles, for things, non-living things, exactly. So if you say that one, some of the trains, usually we say that one, okay, so and so train doesn't come on time. The train doesn't come on time. Or you can also say that one if you want to say something about a super fast express. It doesn't stop. Ours is a small village. It doesn't stop. Okay, so at this station. Then,
My uncle have one pet.
okay, my uncle,
Have one pet.
instead
It
of have,
has.
yes.
My uncle has one pet.
Okay, my uncle has a pet. Okay,
It doesn't eat non-veg.
it doesn't eat. Okay, my uncle has a pet. It doesn't eat non-veg. It eats pedigree and all that one. It doesn't eat non-veg. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so and you can also say that one whenever we go to some of the places, if a dog barks, okay, so people they say it barks but it doesn't bite. You need not worry. You can enter the house. It doesn't bite. The dog doesn't bite. Okay, so next. So in some, can you give me some more examples?
My bike doesn't break down so far.
No, so far you cannot use with simple present tense, because so far you have to make use of in present perfect tense. My bike doesn't trouble me. It doesn't trouble me and all that one. Okay, so with so far it is not suitable. Okay, or you can also say that when talking about gearless vehicles don't give more mileage. All scooty or etc and all that one don't give more mileage. At the same time, like you can say that one fancy cars, okay, costly cars also don't give more mileage and all. So then you can say that one. So there, if you are talking about the plural form, then we have to make use of don't. If you are talking about singular form, you have to make use of doesn't. Okay, so whenever we talk about unnecessarily, okay, so just now we have discussed about how to make use of it. So we have a family doctor. He doesn't write for the tests unnecessarily. అంటే అవసరం లేకుండా జనరల్గా ఇప్పుడు ఏ డాక్టర్స్ దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళినా కూడా ఇమీడియట్గా మనం వెళ్ళగానే టెస్ట్లు రాస్తారు. సో unnecessarily he doesn't write for the test. Okay, so now you have learned how to make use of don't and doesn't. Don't is used with I, we, you and they, and doesn't is used with he, she and it. So the simple thing is, whenever you want to change, if you have V1 form, it is don't plus V1, and if you have V1 plus S form or ES form, then you have to make use of doesn't plus V1. Okay, so in this way you can frame negative sentences. So in the next class we'll come to know how to make use of question forms, how to ask questions making use of simple present tense. So that's all for today. Have a nice day.
Thank you, madam.
Hello everyone, good day to you all. Now let us improve our English by listening to an interesting conversation between two friends.
Hello Rajesh.
Hi Sai.
Have you ever been to Ramakrishna Math, Hyderabad?
Yes, I have been to many times.
have you observed one thing common which is there in Ramakrishna Math in all departments?
You're asking that which is a common thing.
Yes.
Yes, that's called discipline.
Discipline, yes,
Yes.
absolutely you are right, Rajesh. I agree with you.
Yes, yes.
Now, what is your opinion on discipline?
Yeah, it means the training of the mind
Okay.
and training of the character.
Okay.
It is very, 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 very important in everybody's life and also in society too.
Right.
If there's no discipline, there's no life for individual.
Correct.
If there's no discipline in the society, society also will get collapsed.
Correct.
So it plays vital role in everybody's life. It's
Everybody's
చాలా
life.
ముఖ్యమైనది జీవితంలోను మన సమాజంలో.
Acha.
Yes.
Okay. So, where do we learn discipline first, Rajesh?
Yeah, we learn discipline in school.
In school?
Yes.
Acha. With your permission, can I give one example?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Just, yeah.
So, in school,
yeah.
we learn discipline from teachers.
Yes.
And in a class, the teacher is one, but students are many.
Yes.
And some students will come regularly to the classes.
Yes.
Some students listen to the classes.
Yes.
And some students do homework.
Yes.
And they are overall they are well disciplined.
Right.
That's how they get good marks. And obviously they become good people in society.
Yes.
And they become successful in their life.
Right.
So one word, if you want me put in, that is only this is possible only because of this discipline. Do you agree with this point?
Yes. 100% I agree with you, Sai.
Okay.
Because discipline is very, 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 very important. For example, if you take one individual, if in his profession,
Okay.
he has to exercise, he has to do the discipline. If there's no discipline, just there's no life for his professional career.
Means you mean here that
Yes.
a man with a discipline
Yes.
is a hero, a man without a discipline is a zero.
100% I agree with you. Yes. Would like to add another example?
Yes, Rajesh.
Yes.
Why not? Like we have a tree.
Okay.
Chettu undi.
Yes.
Chettu, the moment we look at the tree,
Okay.
what is most important part which strikes to your mind?
Yes, roots. 100%. Yes, the roots are very important for every school.
So when the if the roots are weak, what happens? Tree will don't
Yes.
withstand.
Yes.
So what strikes to my mind just now is, if the roots are strong, then the tree will be stable.
Yes.
So I mean to say here, the roots are disciplined.
Discipline. It's
Means
very
that
yes.
If the roots are strong, then the tree will be
Yes.
strong.
Then life also will be like that.
Right.
Yes.
So our personality is like a
yes.
tree,
Yes.
and our roots are disciplined.
Yes.
So when our roots are strong, the tree will be strong.
Yes.
Obviously, when the roots are stronger, obviously you have fruits.
Yes.
So the roots are strong, then we will have fruits.
Yes.
And ఎప్పుడైతే ఆ క్రమశిక్షణ అనేది మనలో ఉంటుందో, మనకి ఎలాంటి రక్షణ అవసరం లేదన్నమాట.
Yes. That's what
ఇక్కడ
discipline.
రక్షణ
yeah.
అంటే మనకి ఎలాంటి భద్రత అవసరం లేదు, ఎందుకంటే క్రమశిక్షణ గల వ్యక్తి ఎక్కడ వెళ్ళినా మనకి.
The point you are talking about, the discipline, it has to be given in the schooling itself.
Yes.
That's very, very important.
you have to
because
learn
yes,
in the school
we have to learn. At the same time, the management also should inculcate that disciplinary in the children.
Right.
That's very important, because in the childhood, the students' minds are like, the minds are easy, like that absorbs very well. Minds absorb very well.
Very well.
So that discipline should be taught in schooling very well.
Right.
That's why I should believe in it.
Yes, Rajesh. But Rajesh, we had a very nice discussion
Yes.
regarding discipline.
Yes, discipline.
And I would like to conclude here by saying,
Yeah.
in how many alphabets are there in English language? How many letters of alphabet are there in English language? 26. Like if you give A equals to 1, B equals to 2, C equals to 3, D equals to 4, so on up to Z equals to 26.
Yes.
And if you add the word discipline, DISCIPLINE, if you add all this word discipline, the value you get is 100.
Wow, that's great, Sai. Superb. Yes.
So we should develop that 100% discipline in our life.
Yes.
Hello everyone. Now it is story time. Let us listen to this interesting story, understand the sentence construction and improve our English from it.
We all know that reading is a very good habit, and reading a good book can help us acquiring good qualities and skills too. So we generally suggest people to read good books and acquire knowledge and acquire skills. Here is a simple story which tells us about the importance of a book, worth of a book. Listen carefully and try to understand the story. Worth of a book. Once a young man went to meet a poet who had won an award for his work. It came to be considered a masterpiece. The young man, who was cynical by nature, said to the poet, "Your work may be a masterpiece, but its price is too high. I suppose it's too much for a common man. See here, once a young man went to a poet who had won an award for his work. ఒకసారి ఒక యంగ్ మ్యాన్ ఒక పోయిట్ దగ్గరికి వెళ్తాడు. The work for which he has got award was really, it was a masterpiece, the book, whatever he wrote. Masterpiece ante extraordinary book, of course. It was the great work of somebody. Okay. Then this young man asked the poet, actually by nature this young man is a cynical person. What do you mean by cynical? Cynical personality is like something, the one who always finds faults with somebody. ఎప్పుడు ఎదుటి వాళ్ళలో మిస్టేక్స్ పట్టుకునేవాడు లేదా పట్టుకోవడానికి ప్రయత్నించేవాడిని సినికల్ అని చెప్తూ ఉంటాం. He asked the poet, yeah, your work may be a masterpiece, but its price is too high. I suppose it's too high for a common man. Yes, the poet said, it is indeed high, but it's worth its price. Then his eyes fell on the young man's shoes. Those shoes of yours are beautiful. How much did they cost? The young man replied, they cost me 200 rupees. You gladly parted with 200 rupees to get your feet covered, said the poet. But you are not prepared to pay half the amount for something that is worthy of being carried in your head. The man hung his head in shame and went away. See the story here. A young man, cynical-minded person, went to the poet and asked, your book is masterpiece, of course, but it's very expensive for the common man to buy. అన్నప్పుడు చాలా మీ బుక్ మాస్టర్పీస్ అయితే అయి ఉండొచ్చు కానీ చాలా ఎక్స్పెన్సివ్ కదా అని యంగ్ మ్యాన్ అన్నప్పుడు పోయేట్ అన్నాడు, అఫ్ కోర్స్ ఇట్స్ అ బిట్ కాస్ట్లీ, కానీ ఇట్స్ వర్త్ ఆఫ్ ఇట్. ఎంత డబ్బులు అయితే కొంటున్నారో మీరు దానికి వర్త్ ఉంటుంది అది అని చెప్పాడు ఆయన. చెప్తూ హీ జస్ట్ అబ్జర్వ్డ్ ద షూస్ ఆఫ్ ద యంగ్ మ్యాన్ అండ్ ఆస్క్డ్, యంగ్ మ్యాన్ యొక్క షూస్ చూసి అడిగాడు, అవి ఎంత, హౌ మచ్ డిడ్ దే కాస్ట్ అని అడిగాడు. హీ సెడ్ 200 rupees. వెరీ happily, proudly about, he said 200 rupees. Then the poet said, poet అన్నాడు ఏమన్నాడు చూడండి, you gladly parted with 200 rupees to get your feet covered. నీ కాళ్ళు, రోడ్డు మీద తిరిగే కాళ్ళు, కింద తిరిగే కాళ్ళు, వాటిని కవర్ చేసుకోవడానికి 200 rupees ఖర్చు పెట్టావు. బట్ నీ తలలో పెట్టుకోవాల్సినటువంటి దానికోసం దాంట్లో సగం ఖర్చు పెట్టలేవా అని చెప్పేసి అంటాడు ఆయన. చూడండి దేనికి ఎక్కువ ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఇస్తున్నాం, కాళ్ళకు వేసుకునే చెప్పులక మనకి బుర్రలో పెట్టుకునేటువంటి జ్ఞానానికి అన్నది అక్కడ పోయిట్ యొక్క ఉద్దేశం అన్నమాట. మెనీ ఆఫ్ అస్ నో దట్ బుక్స్ ఆర్ కీ టు నాలెడ్జ్ అండ్ విజ్డమ్ అండ్ దే ఆర్ గేట్స్ టు ల్యాండ్స్ ఆఫ్ ప్లెజర్, ద పాత్స్ దట్ లీడ్ అస్ టు ద హయ్యర్ థింగ్స్ ఆఫ్ లైఫ్. తెలుగులో కూడా చాలామంది చెప్తుంటారు, చిరిగిన చొక్కా తొడుక్కో నో ప్రాబ్లం, కానీ ఒక మంచి పుస్తకం కొనుక్కో అని చెప్పేసి. మీరే ఆలోచించండి, డబ్బులు ఖర్చు పెట్టి పుస్తకాలు కొనుక్కోవాలా, లేకపోతే కాళ్ళకి ఇంకా దేనికో మన శరీరాన్ని అలంకరించుకోవడానికి ఖర్చు పెట్టుకోవాలా అనేది మీరు ఆలోచించుకోవాలి. ఏ గుడ్ బుక్ ఈజ్ ఆల్వేస్ ఎ గుడ్ ఫ్రెండ్.
Hello everyone, good day to you all. And now we will see a quote. We will see, we will read, and we shall understand what the quote is. everyone. Now it is parable time. Parables are nothing but moral stories. Let us now listen to an interesting parable and learn the essence out of that story. Hello everyone, good day to you all. As you all know, now it is parable time. Parables are nothing but moral stories. We will get to hear some interesting moral stories and we will understand the essence. But today there is something special. What is special, Mansi?
Today, instead of just you and me, we have our two friends, Shrestha and Vishishta, who are going to narrate the story to us. So for a change, let's listen to them. You have an interesting story to tell us today?
Yes.
So why don't you start narrating?
Yes. I'm going to tell you a story. It is called To Eat All Vegetables and Fruits. There lived a boy called Motu, and he used to eat always junk food, French fries, pizza, burger, like that. He used to always eat that. He used to have fruits and vegetables, plants surrounded by his house, but he used to not eat that one. He used to eat always junk food. But one day he went to school. His friends was teasing him like, "You're so moto, you will eat always junk food, you will be so fat, you will be always you will have always junk food and all." He was teasing. You'll have nothing like fruits and vegetables. They were teasing, and he came crying to the home. He sat near the fields, and then suddenly a voice appeared. She is the mother of the fields.
Oh, okay.
So that mother said him, "Why are you crying?" And Motu replied that all my friends are teasing me in my school that I'm so fat. Then mother said that, "Shall we have a round of a field?" Then both of them had a round, and one by one mother was explaining him. First they met the apple field. The mother said that if you eat this, you will be getting more calcium. So better eat this, you may get strong. Next they went with potato. Potato also has some calcium. So they said that even eat this, you may get some. At last they met a carrot field. The carrot field was underground. So the carrots were down, they didn't grow still. And a voice heard by the carrots. So it was just like, hi Moto. So Moto was suddenly saw, and he just said, "Who is that?" And he didn't know that they were carrots. And then mother replied that they were from carrots from the underground. So after that, at last they went to the morning sun, and the mother said that better stand here for a while so that you may get vitamin D. And then they went to beetroot field, and the beetroot replied that, "Hi Motu, if you eat beetroot, if you eat me, means you will get more blood."
Oh, so it's good for the blood. Beetroot
Yes.
is good for blood.
Yes, you will get blood. So please eat me, Motu. From that day, Motu is eating fruits and vegetables. He stopped junk food. He is eating junk food, but not like first. He was more eating fruits and vegetables.
Okay, and what happened?
So at the last, he became strong and thin. As it is, when he went to his school, all was surprised that how can he become like this.
He became very thin.
Yes.
He became healthy after
Yes.
eating fruits and vegetables.
Yes. And he had them for evening snacks and morning breakfast.
Okay, so he reduced his intake of junk completely.
Yes.
He started eating only fruits and vegetables.
Yes. He had junk food, but not as much as he had first.
So that is the end of the story.
Yes.
So very well said, and I think I got the moral just about right. What they are trying to say is, it is always good to eat healthy, to live healthy, and
Yes.
not to eat so much of junk food, which is
food.
not good for the health. Correct?
Yes.
What would happen if you eat junk food?
We will become very fat. Gas will form in our body, and if we eat more junk food, our health will be very bad in condition after we be elder. After we be elder and elder, after we grow.
We will have a lot of health problems.
Yes.
Very, very well said. You see, after eating junk, there's a lot of disadvantages because of the excess sugar and fat. Persons can become fat, there'll be gas formation, and it is very unhealthy. So, it is always good to eat only what is necessary once in a while and to not live on junk food like how the Motu in your story was eating. We must all eat healthy fruits and healthy vegetables, which means you and I must also stop eating junk, Mansi.
I know. I think we also should stop. After listening to this wonderful story that you both narrated, I definitely think I should stop eating junk food. But I love junk food. It's so difficult.
You can have junk food. Motu will have junk food, but not much. Twice in a month, thrice in a month.
Okay, so I can still eat junk food then.
But
Yes.
you must also eat a lot of fruits and vegetables.
Yes, and
keep
definitely.
ourselves healthy.
So, I actually heard something from my aunt. My aunt is a doctor.
Yes.
So she told me very interesting facts about fruits and vegetables, if you cut a tomato,
Huh.
what do you see on the inside?
Some seeds and some liquid. Yes.
And it will look like there will be two chambers.
Yes.
There will be two seeds. So just like the tomato has chambers, what part of our body has chambers? 4 chambers?
Chambers. Heart.
The heart has 4 chambers. So if you cut the tomato, it looks just like a heart.
Yes.
Hence the tomato is good for the heart.
Yes.
Correct? If you cut a walnut and you look at the seed of a walnut, how does it look? It will be only this much.
Yes.
But it will look all line, squiggly. Which part of our body looks like that?
Brain.
The brain. The brain
Yes.
also has full lines and turns and everything.
nerves and everything.
So if you eat a walnut, since it looks like a brain, walnut is good for the brain.
Yes.
That is one way she thought of telling.
Even I thought one means like one like that. If we cut onion, we'll get tears in our eyes, right? That tears are means like I don't know it's correct or not. I think it will remove the dust of our eyes.
Oh yes.
Because we cry, the water will bring out all the dust
the
in
dust
our
and
eyes.
impurities will get washed out with the tears.
Yes.
One more vegetable which is good for the eyes is the carrot.
Yes. Yes.
If you turn it to the side, it looks like an eye, right?
Yes.
So carrots are very good for the eye.
And beetroot are very good for the blood. You can see the color. It's blood color.
Exactly. So there's so much of relation also.
And when you cut it, your hands also become the same color.
Oh yes, it's red and.
And beetroot we can keep for lips if it dry. Not using this chemical and all.
That's true. I think you've shared some really nice, very nice story with us which has such a lovely moral.
know it's not a moral, it's just a sentence.
What is it?
Health is wealth.
Health is
Oh,
wealth. Very
that is
true.
very, very well
That's
said.
a nice way to sum the whole story.
And that was some interesting intakes that I got from you and from Shrestha and Vasishta, and I'm sure you all enjoyed the story and understood the moral. So let us all eat healthy, live healthy, and keep ourselves happy all the time. Thank you so much.